live. Well, hopefully no mistakes. I mean, at least in the audio. Because, yeah, some games definitely have different audio settings, and so let's see that. Hopefully it isn't bad right now. Probably won't know till a bit later. Okay. Oh. Welcome to the stream. How's the audio, by the way? Is the game, what's it called? Is it loud? Is it, am I too soft? Am I just fine? Okay. There's a notification. I'll have to look at that later. But let's see how much I remember of this game. I do have notes, so whenever it comes to like maybe puzzle games or horror games or anything like that, because you know, in order to proceed, you do need to pay attention about the story. I take notes, right? And so, at least for my notes, there's a cult. Or there seems to be a cult, and I had to go to the theater tree to continue on in the search for the cult. But hey, hopefully we find the cult. Right. Oh, this one doesn't. It's kind of a bit weird on the controls, but it's not too bad. Yeah. Let's see what's next in this game. Column and Kuromori Daily. Feature on Kuromori choke gas incidents. On April 20, dozens of people were killed in a gas attack on the Tokyo subway. After an investigation, police have confirmed that the religious group Shinri Tengoku is behind the attack. Gosh. I hope I'm not butchering anything, but if I am, I apologize ahead of time. On October 9th, there was a gas attack on Kuromori-cho train number 135. According to a survival, two Shirin Tengoku members used canisters, which contained a specially made toxic gas on the moving train in succession, and both members died while 5 passengers and a train attendant were killed. On October 11, a poison gas attack took place at Kuromori-cho Gekicho. It was raining, and a member of Shirin okay. And a member of Shirin Tengoku discharged the poisonous gas from the rooftop of the theater. The gas had mixed with the rain and scattered on passersby below, leading to 4 deaths and dozens of serious injuries. Police revealed that the 2 gas incidents were planned and carried out by fanatical followers of Shirin Tengoku. At present, the police have arrested most of its members, and some are still at large. Right. Oh my god, there's more. In order to prevent further gas attacks, the police have stepped up patrols and asked residents to collect their safety manual or pass. So, I guess today I'm just gonna have difficulty talking for some reason. Hopefully, as I keep reading, it gets better. But yeah. Ooh, I keep stuttering. Collect their safety manual on hazardous gases in a timely manner and notify the police immediately if they see any suspicious person. Sociologists pointed out that Shirin Tengoku's activities have become more commonplace in Kuromori-cho, and it is closely associated with the decline of Kuromori-cho. After economic crisis, the government in Kuromori-cho has never been able to come up with a sound and effective revitalization plan, and the unemployment rate remains high while all kinds of criminal activities continue to persist. Recently, a lot of people from the victims' families and the populace have come to the town's government office to lodge their protests on their own initiative. We will continue to bring further update to the story in November 1995. That was a lot, but you know what? not the worst first document we had to read, especially since it summarizes what the story, where we are in the story at the moment, right? So we already know about the gas attack because the town that we just left, that was near the forest, one of the villagers seemed to be part of the cult, and there is still something suspicious about that town. But I think we had to do something here first before we can even go back and retrace our steps. A collection of music albums from the band Little Lover is neatly arranged under the radio. Kagami Mochi. Oh, by the way, the place that we are, last stream we helped a fox lady escape from an arranged marriage that she didn't want to be part of. And that was in the past, so that altered the future. And now we have a place to stay because we helped her. So yeah. I still is giving off a blue flame. Right. There might not be a lot of voice acting because I don't think I have maybe the range for some type of voices, but I'll try to do my best. Kihara-chan, good job all this while. Now please, get some well-deserved rest. I sorted out the rules of Nensha in the notebook, so if you have any questions about Nensha, you may refer to it. Oh! I guess I forgot. Rules of Nensha. 1. Nensha can read and restore the memories in electrical appliances, and users can freely travel through those memories. 2. The appliances to be used for Nensha need to work normally. 3. Nensha can also be used on other electrical appliances that are working, normally in the same area. 4. The will of the user will determine the activation and effectiveness of Nensha. Under dangerous conditions, Nensha will activate by itself. 5. Electrical appliances applied by Nensha will be moved due to traveling back in time. 6. Changes applied by Nensha in the past will also affect the present situation. Oh my god, there's still more! 7. Nensha users can bring others into Nensha space. 8. The number of people and the time span will affect Nensha's effectiveness. 9. If the process of activating Nensha is interrupted, it will have unforeseen consequences. Oh. We actually don't know about 9. We haven't encountered any issues like that. So, the fact that it's being mentioned, it means that probably, at least, maybe when we go visit the theater, we're gonna have a situation like that. 10. Nensha is incapable of changing death as a fact. Ooh. And it's highlighted in red as well. Foreshadowing. You can open the item menu and read the rules of Nensha again. Okay. Red means... You know... Red means that we probably need to remember, because it does, yeah. We need to pay attention, because sometimes in order to be able to progress forwards, we need to pay attention to the red text, because it's the answer to be able to move forward. Don't go too far if you want to go out. Okay. I'm gonna keep looking around the house and see if I can see any more. But you know, this was actually a pretty good place to stop at then, because essentially, just reading the documents, they gave a pretty good summary about what's going on, or how we left off. A new gaming console. Calendar for February 1996. It's not winter yet, but the inside of this house feels as cold as winter. Is it because time in this room has stopped at February 1996? Oh. The protagonist or the pigeon? The pigeon has a name and it's Kiritani, but like it's easier for me to say pigeon or remember. Oh, you can hear the wind chime if you go up. There are several mystery novels in the nightstand. Tamasaki-san also liked Kobayashi-sensei's works. I seem to have seen that place outside the window in the Fox Forest before. Is this a mention connected to the Fox Forest? Well, as soon as I step outside, we'll see what she means about the Fox Forest. Yeah, because we helped the Fox lady, and she did give us a place, but it's not, it's a nice place. It is really, looks comfy. But it's not a traditional place. What do you mean, harem route? You see those mailbots? This is where we stay. So, the room that we were in, it's inside the mailbox. So, it's a special room. What do you mean, harem route? This game. I don't think it's, supposed to be, like, romantic, you know? We're trying to find the truth. Empty trash can. Oh, hey, I can sit. A notice on the upcoming demolition works in Shikanaki village. Shikanaki Mura will be demolished by the end of next year. All residents are asked to keep away. August 1997, Kuromocho Safety Committee. Okay. The end of next year. So, the end of 1998. I think we're in time. We're... Unless the demolition work is already in progress. Then I'll probably have to go back in time. You can't just see female characters and every single time just go and hit on them. That's actually kind of rude. The financial crisis is coming. Yamashita Bank will tide over the crisis with you. Some people just wanna vibe. They just wanna like be at peace. They're just enjoying the atmosphere. Now, sure. Sure. Those who lost their jobs and are looking to find work, go to Fukuda Agency. A notice with blurry words written on it. Recently, there are numerous instances of people missing in Koromoricho. Residents and tourists are asked to stay away from deserted alleyways. March 1997, Koromoricho Safety Committee. A home is the habitat of the soul. Otome real estate will create a warm a warm refuge where you Ooh, I can't. Oh wow. I'm having difficulties pronouncing today. Oh, that's not good. This game requires a lot of reading. For you wholeheartedly. Yeah, it's a disaster. Sometimes it'll be days like that where some days you'll be able to speak with eloquence and other days you can't even form a sentence. And maybe it's one of those days. It's the black cat I met at Shikanaki station. Jojo? Oh, the poster. I see it now. Ah. We meet again, yeah? Hello there. You can understand what I'm saying? Yes, because the reasons are hard to explain. It's a cat. I guess they had to add the Nia at the end. By the way, you seem like you wanted to tell me something when we first met. mean, I already have. I'm already attached to a snake. Now, if I were to be attached to a cat while still having the snake at the same time, it is kind of weird. But would that technically be a chimera? The snake can work. You know what? That actually sounds kind of interesting. It could definitely work. She could have a little hat. How do you make a cat sound like a cat? I'd like to offer you a few drinks because I haven't seen a Komusuma-chan as cute as you for a long time. No! I thought the cat was gonna be serious, like, oh yeah. Have you seen the rumors? Have you like the accidents and that kind of stuff? The cat's hitting on the main character. A cat's hitting on Kihara-chan. People are dying here. We have more important things to do than to go get a drink. They don't know the concepts of Emily. I would need to play Portia and Stardew combined for them to have the concepts of Emily. And that's a lot of work. Or like, that's gonna take a while because both games are pretty long. I'm sorry. I couldn't understand your language at that time. I'm not old enough to drink any alcohol yet. See, Kihara-chan knows. Cat the Whistler. Puss in Boots. At Tales of the Black Forest. Puss in Boots. Young girls nowadays are so boring, yeah. Why does it feel a bit frivolous? Did you come to Kuromori Town to sightsee, Mia? I'm going to Kuromori Chogekicho. Why are you going there, Nia? Because of various reasons. I need to go there. Well, whatever reason, that place is very dangerous, Nia. There's a Lane of the Weeping Rain in front of Kuromori Chogekicho. Once it rains, the rainwater becomes very toxic. You'll be corroded if you go there now, Nia. Weeping Rain. There was a gas attack near Kuromori Chogekicho 3 years ago. I remember it was raining at the time. A madman from some religious group ran to the roof of the theater to discharge the poisonous gas. And then, the gas mixed with the rain to fall passersby below. A lot of people have died in that attack, and the scene at the time was frightening, yeah. Although the poisonous gas was cleaned up later, the vengeful ghosts of those innocent victims who died tragically continued to hang around near the theater and make that wailing sound when they were killed by the gas. Is it actually? I know we were reading the newspaper, some of the documents inside the room, and it did mention that, yeah, that someone did a gas attack and it was raining and mixed with the rain and it killed people. But I thought the story was just yeah, like for the purpose of the game. Isn't that like an actual true story? Like an actual event that happened? There has been a subway attack as well. Where's in the Japanese history? Yeah. Actually wasn't aware of that. That's kind of interesting. I'll take a look at that after stream. I lost. Yep. Here we go. For some reason, I'm not able to progress forwards. Hello? Okay, there we go. The strong anguish, together with the wailing, has become a highly corrosive weeping rain. It's useless, even if you take an umbrella, yeah. So you absolutely mustn't go there until the rain stops, yeah. Interesting. There's no other way to go to the theater. If you insist, yeah. The owner of the Forest Cat Cafe probably knows the way to avoid being corroded by the weeping rain. Forest Cat Cafe? The owner is a very capable one. She will definitely know a way, yeah. Then yeah. Do you know where is that cafe? It's at the end of that lane. I understand. Thank you very much. Komusume-chan, are you sure you don't want to have a drink with me? God damn it. Okay, so how we even entered the forest, right, is that we were waiting at the train station, right? We saw the cat and we decided to follow the cat into the forest. And that's how we became involved in all this mess. See, this is what my takeaway, right? Kirihara-chan? I think she's a teenager. Yeah, I think she's a teenager. Because she's wearing a school uniform. She's wearing a school uniform, so at the oldest, I say maybe 18. Her age hasn't been mentioned. I don't think that's this, at least for now, that's not the situation. As far as we know, Kirihara-chan is human, so... Sorry. It's fine. You look like you have something important to do. I will force you in that case. Thank you. See, the cat understands that we have things to do. We have mysteries to solve. A nostalgia bookstore logo. People are dying. We have to figure out why they're dying. Hot manga series. Geo! Nice. Nice. Some old books and newspapers. Pune. Oh my god. The Great Passage Bookshop. Business hours. 10 to 9. Military time. It actually would take me a while. Legally distant, actually. It would take me a while for military time. But yeah, it is nighttime. We got here pretty late, so it is fair to like maybe check earlier. Although I don't know if there's no sleep-in. It's 10 to 7. I haven't really had to use military time, so like that's why it doesn't come immediately to mind, right? But again, we're learning things. If you have a personal stake in something, it's a lot easier to learn than just like the year. Okay, so it is weird. The room, the magical room that we're staying in, it's locked in place like into 1996, I think. And then from the papers that we've been reading on the walls, the posters, right? It seems to be 1997. Mononoke-sama movie poster. Poster of Midnight Ring in hand-painted style. Poster of the popular TV series Tokyo Love Affair. Dream movie poster. The door is shut. Oh, what is this sign? No entry. Barricade tape is scattered all over the ground. If there's no entry though, no entry. Why is the tape broken? Is someone broken? Dusty gachapon machines, capsule toy vending machines, filled with colorful capsules toy and shut inside. like up top it was saying about the demolition of the theater. And it said that it was gonna happen towards the end of next year. So the date mark on the poster was 1997, right? But depending on what is going on with the theater, if it's being demolished or not, it's either between 1997 to 1998. A convenience store, and a notice mentions the place is up for sublease. There's not even a convenience store in this place. Shikanagi Tunnel is in danger of collapsing. Please keep out. It's gonna... Okay, it's not the movie posters. There's a notice by the basketball courts about the destruction of the theater. And on that notice, there is the date of, But if you see, it's already, like, kind of peeling off, falling. So, again, it's either between 1997 or 1998. Shikanaki Mura will be demolished by the end of next year. All residents are asked to keep away. August 1997. So, the end of next year. Seeing the condition of this poster, maybe it's already 1998. Because this game does have you travel back in time. Yeah. This game does have you travel back in time to get things done. And so if the theater is already demolished or is going to be demolished, I probably had to travel back in time. It's just I guess because of like the colds and incidents that keep happening, the town's suffering for it. But since we do get to go back in time and what's it called? Change things in the past, I do think that they're gonna have an effect in the future. But there is some things that I simply cannot change, as we were reading on the rules of the power. And I cannot change someone's death. If someone died, there's nothing I could do to avoid that. And the power can fail, and if it fails, it has some... I don't even know what the consequences are. But apparently, it has some serious consequences. And you can take multiple people with you back in time if you want to, but it does have an effect on the power. So the more people you bring, maybe the higher chance of things going in that direction that maybe it's not desirable. The wine bottles are waiting to recycle, and there's a faint smell of wine. I'm not old enough to drink. I don't think that's an option in this game. A notice with blurry words written on it. Recently, there are numerous instances of people missing in Kuromoricho. Residents and tourists are asked to stay away from the deserted alleyways. This isn't what I was expecting. I actually was expecting to enter an alleyway, so yeah, this was definitely not what I was expecting. A surprise, but a very nice surprise, to be sure. Let me think of a voice for her. I don't know how to respond to that, but the only way to know is to learn the story more. Wait, let me see if this is a good idea. So, there's so many female characters, and there's only so many voices I can do. So I'm going to do this, right? And it could actually be like a kind of bad idea because no. Let me see. What do I have? You know, fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Ah, we haven't had a customer for a long time. Welcome to Forest Cafe. Cat Cafe. Excuse me, are you the boss here? I am the waitress. The boss is inside. Isn't it opening hours right now? Business has been very slow lately, so we have been quite idle. We hope you're gonna support our humble establishment if possible. Okay. By the way, does this place have a magical barrier? Yes. Ma'am, you are very knowledgeable. After all, the economy is bad right now, so we have set up a barrier to save on costs. Oh, okay, well, there you go. That's your story. She's a waitress. A tax barrier. A woman named Bonsai. A strange signpost with a cat picture on it. You know, I'll just read this again. Are you Komatsu Nanako-san? Komatsu Nanako? I think it's that artist who is very popular in recent years. Nanako-san, I like your new movie, Midnight Rain, very much, Nia. Well, I'm not Nanako. My name is Kihara Kashi. Oh, you look alike, Nia. Then, are you a fan of Nanako? Indeed, I have watched a few of Nanako's movies. Wow, I'm so happy, Nia. My voice is does suffer for it a bit. We don't. I guess I'm not talking about it. Yo, you are the girl from a foreign place, and your fate seems to be taking a heavy toll on you. Sorry, Nia. I didn't mean to peep into your destiny, but I just can't control this Pharaoh Spider Witch's eyes, which can see the future. Spider Witch? Eyes? Has it seen too many strange movies? Did the cat just tell me, like... it would just keep moving forward. A woman named Bonsai. We had to go talk to the cat... Oh, holy shit. I didn't even realize. So... And that's... You know, that's completely fine. Not everything has to be like about romance. You can enjoy Friends, for example, or you know, maybe I was gonna say maybe enjoy video games, but that sounds like I don't touch grass. You can establish relationships with people outside of romantic relationships. You know, it could be like a teacher and student type of relationship. It could be like sisterly relationship, friendship, for example. And it doesn't always immediately have to jump to that. But what I was gonna mention is that I didn't see that. So what I was gonna mention is that we know about the gas attacks, and we know that one of them was in the train station, and it was car number 135. So if you look at the building, it looks... At first I thought it looked like a mobile home or like a trailer, right? But it's actually the train station car, 135. So that's interesting. Special offer for a limited time today. Caramel macchiato and blueberry mochi ice cream. There's only so many voices I can do. Are you? I guess you're enjoying this game. Maybe not for the incentive reasons, but sure, if you're having fun, I guess. Welcome to the Forest Cat Cafe. What can I get for you? Excuse me, are you the boss of Forest Cat Cafe? I am the waitress at this place. That's what the person at the door said to you, right? Yes. Sorry. She is the boss of this place. That idiot will always pull some silly pranks because she has too much free time on her hands. Why do you need to see her? I have a question. What happened? I just dozed off for a while, and my two kittens disappeared. They should come back soon when they're hungry. You're right, but if I'm not with them, they will definitely be scared. With all the... Oh my gosh. With all due respect, they seem rather happy when you were away. Eh? Why? And she's a crazy cat lady. But is it... is she a crazy cat lady? Or is she like a cat herself too? It's hard to know because not everything in this game is human. They complained a couple of days ago that you had added strange things to their food. That's the cake I was experimenting for, that new flavor. But you can't use the products of your failed experiments to feed them either. They aren't poisonous, and it's wasteful to throw them away. Oh my gosh. If that were actually true, maybe in this reality, you know what? I'll just simply say, humans? People? They're scary sometimes. And not scary in like, oh, they're gonna kill me type of way. There's different types of terrors. And the lengths that some people will be willing to go to... how do I put this in a tactful way? Yeah, the places people would be willing to go just to risk of someone or something. That's kind of pretty terrifying. We'll just leave it at saying like maybe the power of the wrist, or like the call of the wrist. There we go, the call of the wrist. They aren't poisonous, and it's wasteful to throw them away. Forget it. If you're worried, go and find them. I will look after the cafe. Would I bump into some weird stranger? I'm not too good at dealing with strangers. If you don't mind, I can help you find your cats. Really? The cat at my home also wandered off quite a number of times, and I had to find it and bring it back all the time. Then, I'll really need to trouble you. By the way, I don't know your name yet. My name is Kihara Kashi. Kihara. Nice name. My name is Kinoshita Sakurako. This girl over here who looks super serious is Aisawa Makoto. Sorry about that, Kihara-san. My stupid boss has given you so much trouble. Eh? How could you say that about others? Sakurako-san, in this month alone, you already spilled coffee on customers twice, spoiled the oven 3 times, broken 5 plates, and now you still lose your cats. Eh? Did I do all these? Please be focused when you work. Yeah, sure. You know what? We'll just continue with the story. Although, I do find this kind of funny. But, in general, personally, I don't experience this type of, what's it called? Feelings or reactions? So, but it's still funny to see other people do it. By the way, Sakurako-san, do you know anything about the Lane of the Weeping Rain? Kihara-san, you plan to go to the Lane of the Weeping Rain? Yes. It's said that the Lane of the Weeping Rain has a highly corrosive rain. And I heard that the owner of Forest Cat Cafe knows how to avoid the Weeping Rain. I see. When you get my kittens back, I will tell you how to get across the Lane of the Weeping Rain. Okay, then I will set off now. Just a minute. Kihara-san, please come with me to a place. Kihara-san, you have probably noticed this kind of signpost during your travels. Yes, I have seen it before in Shikanaki village. In fact, the signpost serves as transport hub for Ghost Train. Ghost Train? It is said that during the Meiji period, trains were introduced into Japan. In order to build the railways, people destroyed large tracts of forests and grasslands, and many animals died as a result. Since then, people who live near the railways will often hear the mysterious sound of trains. Even the trains that ran normally at night will encounter those mysterious trains head-on. In fact, they're caused by the restless spirits of those dead animals. But after a long time, the restless spirits' anguish wore out, and they remain on this land permanently by manifesting themselves as trains. Hence, a large number of trains have formed a special transport network. And the signpost is a hub for the transport network. Simply put, the signpost can transport you to other places with that signpost. I see. Those kittens can't get through the barrier I have set up, so they have probably run to other places through the signpost. Does that mean I can find them through the signpost? Right, but I'm still not sure which signposts they have gone, so I'll need to trouble you to find them one by one. This pass is for you. You can use this pass to activate the transport function, so it'll be easier for you to return to Koromori Town. Although, this pass is for single use, you can use the transport function permanently once it's activated. Okay, interesting. Well, that probably means I have to find more passes or, 5 more. Sakurako-san, thank you. I should thank you. In fact, I'm not that good at dealing with people, and I don't really like to go to crowded places. So I will have to trouble you to help me get my cats back. Ah, right. There were 2 kittens that ran away. One of them is a white cat, and the other one is a ginger cat. You can ask Aisawa for information on those 2 kittens. It's easier for you to find them if you know their habits. So, 2 cats. It's not too bad to go, and not the worst thing to do. Kihara-san, sorry to trouble you. If I didn't have to look after the cafe, I would have searched for the cats myself. I heard Sakurako-san say the business isn't good lately. Sorry, this is Sakurako-san's usual method to attract customers. To put it simply, she would claim that business and the cafe is slow to get sympathy from others. A lot of customers have been deceived like you. Although very few humans will come here, the yokai who live nearby are regulars, so our business isn't that bleak. That idiot can't do a good job, but will always come up with many strange menu offerings. By the way, I'd like to know something about those 2 cats. Your information might help me find them. What would you like to know about those 2 cats? Anyway. So, I saw one. It's the one that's actually running the place. And, yeah. Let's start with the white cat. That white cat is called Rinsha. He loves horror films and is a crazy fan of Komatsu Nanako. Rinsha likes to collect everything about Komatsu Nanako like posters, photos, photo albums, and such. If you find Rinsha, try to pretend that you like Komatsu Nanako. Okay, well yeah, when we talk to the cat I mentioned something like that. The ginger cat is called Mochicha, and it likes movies on magic, yokai, samurai, and such. It has probably watched a lot of this kind of movies, so it always harbored fantasies of having magical powers. Some time ago, it said it had even found some strange skull in Shikanaki village. Maybe it went there. Okay, I think I have an idea of where to find the ginger cat at the very least. I get it. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I hope this information is helpful to you. Okay. I do want to see what else is here, before I leave. A maneki neko shaped like Tetoro. Why does it feel different from the Tetoro in my memories? I think Sakuranako-san bought it around the time when Tonari no Tetoro was screened. She bought it at Kuromori Shogakucho. Sakurako-san said this is a limited edition item, and it is worth a lot of money. However, it looks like a fake item to me. Did she get scammed? Is that what happened? The box has the words coffee residue, please feel free to take it? Wait, is this one of her crazy ideas? Like... Okay, so the kittens ran away because she was feeding them like failed cooking experiments, right? But she's actually selling the coffee residue? I mean, I don't think it's... You could eat it. I don't think it's a good idea. But I guess there is some other uses for it. But this is a restaurant, I don't think it's for the other uses. I don't know about that. She does seem to be a shy person. Like, maybe socially anxious, so... I don't know. I don't think that will happen. These are the leftover coffee residues from this establishment, so if you need any, please feel free to take them anytime. Coffee residue can dehumidify and oh my gosh. and deodorize a place. It can also be used as fertilizer for plants. We scatter the coffee residue on the grass and potted plants outside the cafe. By doing so, not only have we saved money, we've also done our part for the environment. I see. Yes, English is kind of hard. Sometimes, again, there's days where like, you have eloquence, you're able to speak fully, clearly, pronounce everything correctly, and there's some other days that sentences are just hard. And I guess today's one of those days, which kind of doesn't pair a little too well for this game, because yeah, we had to do a lot of reading. What's on the menu? Rich and mellow caramel macchiato. Okay, okay. So I read that. How about this? A no coffee machine with the faint scent of coffee. Can I get to this picture? No. And then it's just a place here. Okay, okay. Oh wait, there's a second floor here. There's a sign. Private quarters. We totally the respect our piracy and I'm not gonna head upstairs. Guess we have cats to find. Okay, okay. But I do have... Wait, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say first. What was that? Because I do have an idea of where one of the cats might be. The ginger cat. But it could potentially be dangerous, so I'm just gonna say the cat side post transport budget has been activated. Sakanaki village. Okay. Oh, we'll go this way. Because there's a deer skull from the old god. And then there was a scarecrow around here. The scarecrow liked to play a prank on people by having them examine a patch of watermelon, and I think there was a dead body there. So I think that the cat is here. The watermelon reveals the scarlet flesh inside. Human remains. An unripe watermelon. I think it's a trap. Okay, it... Because of, what's it called? The tendency for maybe the... Ligma and Sugma and, these, right? Everything almost feels like a trap at that point, right? I forget the puns exist sometimes. Although I thought that the cat was gonna be here, so actually kind of confused. Essentially, it's just that there's so many like mediums to it that that's hard to know. Honestly, I thought the cat was gonna be here. Fantasy. Maybe it's actually... What's it called? I guess this looks orange, and it obviously... It's not the cat, but... I could talk to the scarecrow, but... The scarecrow sometimes doesn't have very useful things to say. It's a prankster. Which is not bad, but... They don't really provide the best information sometimes. I'm gonna check with the deer skull first. This is to get the favor of the boss. And we found one of them. This strange skull is blooming with flowers, Nya. Yes, well, Sakurako-san is worried about you. You should go back soon. They all don't believe I have magical powers. I don't want to go back, Nya. Actually, you might not believe me either. I also have magical powers. Really? Yeah? The animals nearby all know about me. You can ask them if you don't believe me. If you go back to the coffee house, I can show you. I'll ask the animals first, yeah? I'm the cat now. Stray? Stray? Is this Stray? We can start with the deer, because the deer was the one that sent us off onto the fetch quest. Not like that. Oh my gosh. You never know what can happen. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Excuse me, do you know that human girl? You mean Kihara-sama? Of course I know her. Does she really have magical powers? Of course. Kihara-sama could do things humans couldn't. Look at all these flowers blooming. It's all thanks to Kihara-sama's help. See, I could see, I feel it in my bones. And you know what? Let's just say maybe, I try to think of like a sort of pronunciation. You know how like, you mentioned about like, HOLOX, right? And that you would think that's pronounced Holots, right? But it's pronounced Holots. You know, we apply the same rule here, right? So I'm gonna say Holo. But, you know, let's say Psych. There you go. Let's just go with that. The A is silence. Matsuyama's friend is nice and amazing. Do I have to talk to all of them, or just... I mean, I don't think I have to, because I can't reach all of them. So... Now do you believe me? Kihara-sensei, I apologize for being rude earlier, Nia. Sensei? Kihara-sensei, please teach me on how to use your magical powers. I can teach you, but before that, you must go back to the coffee house. Okay, Kihara-sensei. So that's one of them. Here's another signpost. The other one liked 4, so they're probably by the ulcers. Wrong place. These are cat footprints. The footprints head off in different directions. If I investigate, I might track down the kitten. I say downwards, because, I think they're by the CDs. The footprints leading downward have some dirt. I'm gonna drink water. I'm just gonna drink water. Is this my life now? It's just gonna be these nuts jokes. I have to be careful about what I say. The footprints leading downwards have some dirt, and they have a faint coffee smell. I would think that, Alright, let's investigate the footprints on the right and see what, it has to say about that. The footprints to the right have some wet mud, and they seem to have the smell of rotting aquatic vegetation. Ooh. Oh, okay. So, let's get the kitten first before we jump into danger. Footprints end about here, but, Maybe up? Entry. Because the coffee smell, right? And especially with the movie poster. Midnight Rain. I remember Komatsu Nanako has a leading role in that horror movie. But was there a white cat in this poster before? And it looked like a lost one. Excuse me. We had to trick it into wanting to have a conversation about its Oshi, right? Its favorite person. Komatsu Nanako is fantastic. Wow, it's Nanako's poster. I like her so much. It's you, yeah? You're really inside. How do you get inside that poster? I'm a cat spirit, so it's easy for me. By the way, you mustn't tell Mochi-chan, otherwise he'll definitely keep pestering me to teach it on how to get into the poster, yeah? Sakurako-chan is quite worried about you. Please, go back quietly. It's so boring to go back, Nya. I had to watch humans indulge us every day when they say nya nya nya, as if we were idiots. But we can't understand what they are trying to say when they say nya 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 and such. I mean, I guess that's a fair point. By the way, if you can help me to tear this poster off, I will go back, Nya. I have collected all the posters of Nanako, except this hand-painted limited edition poster, Nya. But my claws are so sharp that I will definitely tear the poster, Nya. Okay, but you have to promise me that you will go back. No problem, Nya. If it's a limited edition poster, I feel kind of bad for the owner because I guess they were like showing them our pride, and I guess we're stealing that. So I'm gonna save again. And I'll do it once. Because I'm gonna go return the kitten first, and I'll investigate those footprints later. Because it said it was muddy, it had the smell of vegetation, of rotting. And I think it is something that even if we bring the cat back, we have to investigate. Kihara-san, Ren-chan, and Mochiki-chan have already returned. Words can't express how grateful I am to you. I also like cats very much, so I can understand how you must have felt when the cats were lost. By the way, you must be tired after all the traveling. Please, help yourself to our coffee house's special coffees and cakes. It will be my treat, so please, help yourself. See, if you want to make friendships, you know, if people ask you to do something for them, and if it's not too much of an inconvenience, you can go out of your way to like do that first, rather than like keep pestering them and hitting on them. See, you wanted me to go back to talk to her when I wasn't even done finding the cats. But we have found the cats and now she's happy. For friendship. Alright. Like most cafes, we also prepare mocha for our valued guests. Kihara-san, you have helped us a lot. If we don't treat you well, this cafe will be too unwelcoming. Sorry for imposing on you. It isn't exactly polite to ask about a guest affair. But excuse me for asking this. Why would you want to go to the Lane of the Weeping Rain? In fact, I came to Kuromori Town because of some inexplicable power. Or I should say, I got trapped here. And I heard there's a way to help me leave this place in Kuromori-cho Gekicho. Kihara-san, Excuse me for saying this. Kuromoricho Gekicho isn't safe. You shouldn't. Hi, Sawa. You shouldn't interfere with a guest's wishes. Sorry. The coffee is ready. Kihara-san, please, enjoy. Let me serve you, Kihara-san. Hi, Sawa. Thank you. Kihara-san, the coffee is hot. Please drink it slowly. For a moment, Aizawa-san seems to have cast a weird glance at me. When I'm about to raise the cup, I notice there's a note at the bottom of the cup. It says, "Don't drink the coffee." Oh! Sus? Sus? Her weird experiments? Is that actually poisonous? What's wrong, Kihara-san? Is the coffee not to your liking? No, not at all. Then don't delay. Try it quickly. This coffee really tastes very good. Kihara-san, please, drink this cup of coffee. All your problems will be resolved. Don't worry, the coffee isn't poisoned. This feels like a trap. Kihara-san, where are you going? This power is... But why? I don't understand why she would like take this attitude. Oh! It activated. We were actually... But why? So, the power activates whenever we're in danger. If we're in danger, it's gonna go to the whatever nearest appliance there is and take us back in time. Whatever it was that were her intentions, right? It activated the power. We were in danger. And so now, I guess the nearest appliance or the best appliance was the entire car with the gas attack. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. We're probably gonna travel back in time again because we're gonna be in danger. And I don't know what that's gonna lead to. We don't even have Kiritani with us because she stayed back in the room, in the apartment. Where am I? I'm in the carriage where the gas attack happened 3 years ago? I could smell something acrid, and my vision is getting blurry. And then, a familiar voice is yelling from the right side of the train. Get out of the carriage! Hurry! The pigeon! Kiritani-san, why are you here? Told you, ninja links our fates together. You can speak now? Yeah. Probably because the train has left Kuromori Town, and the curse on me is somehow weaker. But it's only temporary. I still can't tell you some things that I know. Although, we finally left Kuromori Town, we had to go back to break the curse. By the way, Kihara-chan, why did you come here by invoking Nensha? Well, it's a long story. Cat lady. The cat lady was actually crazy. Ah, Kihara-chan, you would just trust other people that easily once again. Hey yo, we're trusting you. What do you mean? Don't tell us how we're like trusting you to like come with us on like this type of adventures. Sorry, I just wanted to get out of here as soon as possible. Forget it. let's activate Nensha and return to Koromori Town first. The feathers stopped glowing. Oof. The notebook didn't mention this. But if you're interrupted while activating Nensha, or you brought too many people with you through Nensha, they might lead to fluctuations. Oh, we had no choice but to wait until the feather regains its power. Before that, let's find a safe place to rest. Sorry. Don't sweat it. At least you're safe and sound. Then, I better go back to the picture fort, as before. Please bring me along with you, Kihara-chan. Kihara-chan's pockets is like a heater. Once I go inside, I don't want to come out again. Kiritani Chugi joins the team. Alright, so... I'm gonna save. I'll save in the first one. Because the first one essentially follows this timeline. We returned the cats. We don't follow the second set of footprints. But the second one, we could still go back and follow the footprints. So, yeah. And that way I won't get confused about which save is which. Or control switch. Empty trash bin. The door handle appears to be worked by some great external force, and it is stained with dried blood. Vent. Vents. After Among Us, vents are just never gonna be the same again. Guess. Sus. A device that indicates the ventilation conditions in the carriage, and there are some indecipherable numbers on the device. So, at the beginning of the stream, we read the rules of Nimsha, and one of the rules mentioned that there is no avoiding death. If someone dies, doesn't matter how much you go back in time, you cannot change the fact that someone died. And so, seeing that we have ventilation, we're in the train where the gas attack happened. In order to save ourselves, we're probably gonna try to save the other people in the carriage, just as a side effect. Because we're stuck here, and if we clear the air, that also clears it for the other passengers. Okay, you can't change the fact that someone died. So my question is, saving these people, what type of consequence is gonna happen? Because, you know, it's kind of like, what's it called? Final Destination? The movie? Sometimes the characters avoid deaths, but then because they avoided that death, they just die in another type of horrifying way later on in the movie. And so I feel like something like that is gonna happen here. Hey, who's this dude? Yamada. No, it's not the station master. Oh, we know this name. Who is this? This should be the toilet Matsuyama-san mentioned. It's Station Master! Okay, so why is that something like that you pick up? Like, I'm talking about Station Master, Train Master. When we visited was it Shikanage? But when we visited essentially the village that was living in the forest, right? There was okay. When we received our power, there was a note left behind by the train station master. And essentially he was giving us passwords to access like additional information, and also telling us about what was going on in the village, right? So I was wondering if this was him, but it's not, because the train station master is called Masao, and this guy is Takayashi Takashi. So I'm just trying to figure. Oh, we know him by name, so who the hell is it? I'm gonna watch the door while you search around for it. Hmm. And who is this also? The tap has become rusty, and reddish brown water keeps dripping from it. A strange red liquid is flowing out of the toilet. Let's go with the opening the water tank first. A mysterious package covered with red liquid is in the tank. Obtain a mysterious package. It's a bit dry. A bit dirty, I mean. I should wash it. I've watched it. Watched it. Ugh. The parcel contains 2 metallic canisters. Obtain metallic canisters. This one is yours. Do you know what to do? I'll repeat. Step into the carriage and open this canister when the time is right. Simple as that. Will it be painful? It's only through enduring pain for a short while that the Father of Truth will bestow eternal happiness. There is no doubt about it. No more stupid questions. Sorry. Are these the guys that essentially did the attack? But we entered this bathroom, so what the hell happened to Kihara and Kiritani? Damn it! I can't find Matsuyama-san's keys. Are they left in the toilet? I'll go back to check. If it got found by others, Matsuyama-san's identity will be revealed. Matsuyama is a train station. Yeah, so Masao Matsuyama. That's one of them. Okay. The tap has become rusty and reddish brown water keeps dripping from it. A dusty toilet. Am I supposed to do something special with the nooses? Look out the window. A bunch of keys is hanging from the rope. Okay. Matsuyama's name is written on the keys. I'll take Matsuyama's keys. Yeah, so that's the guy that... Loud equals scary. It wasn't loud. I don't... There has been some things that like maybe unease, but I don't think it's scary just yet. But we'll see. Usually the scary is when like your survival instincts get activated, so like if you're getting chased. But we have keys now. The door is locked. I should be able to open the door with the keys I picked up just now. The door is open. By that logic, you know Tarkov can definitely become a horror game just because the fear of losing your items, right? What if you're so close to escaping Tarkov, right? And you have things that you were looking for, you struggle to get, but then you're getting chased by like, I don't know, a squad of players. That's how Tarkov becomes a horror game. Guess you're essentially running for your life, running to get the upgrades, and you have something that can vibe check you. Not now at least, but you know, it's in development. to what type of story they're gonna make out of Tarkov, right? Because there's some interesting elements. It's purgatory. You have to repeat it over and over again, and that's what the wipes mean. Since you keep repeating over and over again, trying to escape from like maybe the worst place that you can think of. Can't leave on a lot. League of Legends. That's oh no, League of Legends. But let's see. Let's continue on with the story. It's raining in this carriage. This should be the ghost train mentioned in the legends. Ghost trains will manifest itself through one consciousness. Different types of consciousness enable the train carriages to have different scenery. Ghost train probably overlap with train 135 because of the disruptions when you use Nensha. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So overlapping of two locations. Okay. As I'm with the word inarikat. Hmm. Maybe we might be able to leave through different means. Ah! Why? Why does several different... Why are cats hitting on Kihara-chan? Why? This definitely looks like a cat person. Alright, anyways. Ah! A cute human girl. I'm... I'm Kichiro. May I know your name, my lovely Ojo-chan? Young lady. I'm Kihara Kashin. Oh, Kihara-san looks as cute as Fuyisaki Chiyoko, yeah? Fujisaki Chiyoko. Is she a singer? Chiyoko was a well-known movie star in the 40s. Kihara-chan, I can't believe you don't know her. I mean, I don't think Kihara-chan even has 20 years. Like, you can't blame her for not knowing some of those things. This is the 90s. How could I possibly know a movie star of that time? By the way, our watermelons are super yummy. Yeah, Kihara-san, are you interested in advertising for us? Yeah? Advertise? With your poise, I believe our watermelons will definitely sell really well. Kihara-san, we might even outsell Shikanaki watermelons. Yeah. Shikanaki watermelons. I remember. Tamasaki-san said before that the fruits in Shikanaki village are very famous. Yes! And the Shikanaki watermelon is my target that I wanna beat, yeah. Oh, I know. I have come up with a slogan, yeah. How about Idol the Millennium? Kihara-chan's blast of sweetness. Oh boy. Oh, oh I hate that. What do you think? I'm not exactly comfortable with the idea of doing an advertisement. And the slogan, it's really embarrassing. Exactly. It doesn't show any of Kihara-chan's amazing qualities at all. This won't do. Kiritani, stop fooling around with him. We still have important things to do. Oh, yeah. Kihara-san, give my offer some thought, okay? I'm really sorry. Well, okay. If you ever change your mind, you can look for me anytime, yeah. Hmm. You know, I guess... Oh, we'll see. I'll see you go forward to the game. But it is weird that, like... Has it been twice? No, maybe 3 times. Like, Kihara has been hit on by cats at least, like, twice, right? Which, maybe cats have a thing for her? But there was also maybe the time with the scarecrow. But we're on an investigation to find the truth about the cult. So That's the focus. This is not a dating game. This is a horror game. We know the priorities. A device that has the sound of running water. Wait. I didn't want to move forwards. A device that displays the weather, temperature, and ventilation conditions. Weather. Abnormal raining. Uh, it, it's raining. Ceiling soaked in mud. Uh, so okay, maybe we have to stop the raining for the watermelons to grow. Because they did say that they want to beat the watermelons grown at Shikanagi Village. Uh, but the soil is still muddy, so a sunny day, swap the weather between these two, so that the watermelons can grow. One half of the poster, Tower of the Sun, is torn off. The bright and warm colors seem as if it could make anyone feel the heat from the sun. I actually read about this tower in a textbook. It was built to mark the rise of Japan's economy. Well, let's talk to the cat. So darn hot. Do not disturb me before the sun sets. Okay. Maintenance toolbox. Oh, we're gonna need that. Humans like you shouldn't open just about any box you see, yeah? Right, another vent. Although the old poster is covered by vines, the characters are still barely legible. One of the most see tourist spots in Kuromoricho, Water of Abundance Shrine. A device that displays the weather, temperature, and ventilation conditions. Temperature. Abnormal high temperatures. Okay. The fuck? Oh, so you guys don't need to know for why I was out at this time. But essentially, at around like 4 in the morning, right? It was really foggy where I live. It definitely felt like Silent Hill. I had to step outside. Uh, but maybe I should have taken a picture of it or a video. But it was just like that type of level of fog, like a Silent Hill type of fog. It definitely felt kind of eerie, but it was also kind of interesting because I guess it's just been raining, and so the temperatures have been cold enough and humid enough to have like that type of atmosphere. But walking into this card, it just reminded me about that. Can I not? Oh, okay, this is interesting. It really was a very thick fog. But personally, I did enjoy it because you know how the weather is here. It's usually very hot and dry. What do you, I went to touch grass and I saw the fog and it was actually something very nice. I do appreciate colder weather than hot weather. I'm not someone that enjoys hot weather. You know, there is ways to appreciate things, right? It doesn't always have to be like. How do you even know that? Like, how? Were you trying to look for something sus? The door handle is covered with a thin layer of ice. The vessel displays the weather, temperature, and ventilation conditions. Ventilation, abnormal, off. This button should turn on the power. Boys will be okay, you know what? That's a pretty good response. Oh, I saw I was here. I hand painted fruit poster. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the posters before talking to Aisawa. Bank loan advertisement. So this is why we have that normality, because, okay, it wasn't just Kihara that teleported, but I guess everyone in the cafe. It looks like a raccoon. I don't want to say it's a raccoon. It's a cat passenger. Sleep, sleep, happy days are good. Sleepy cat. The Big Bang Theory, what's it called? The lullaby. Yeah, they don't even get a portrait. But does that lullaby even have a title? But I guess this is a... Yeah, that one. So, I have a bunny and I have a cat, right? And so, this is, I don't think it's weird, because I know some other people do it, but I guess it's a little, like, embarrassing. Oh, well, I do have a cat, so sometimes I do sing, that one to the cat. To the bunny, too, and I just replaced Kitty with Bunny. The train is flying and beeping. Kids are enjoying themselves like dancing flowers. Ojo-chan, are you interested in this song? Hmm. This song was popular in Shikanaki village when I was a kid. At that time, the villagers were so poor they would often skip their meals. Thanks to the god's blessing, Shikanaki village enjoy abundant harvests every year. That's how Shikanaki village became prosperous. Do you know who that god is? I can't remember. I'm old and my memory isn't what it used to be. This song is the only thing I can remember. My master used to sing it every day. My master has been dead for decades in the blink of an eye. Matsuyama? Maybe? And then for Eiko. Eiko was the deer god that allowed the village to prosper. Alright, let's talk to Isawa. Kihara-san, what happened just now? The Nensha create disruptions because I brought Aisawa-san and two kids through Nensha. This is what happened. Explanation about Nensha cutscene. I see. But don't worry, we can return there when the feather has regained its power. Wait a minute, Kihara-chan. We're not sure whether this person and that Sakuraku are in this together. What's this Daifuku the birds, this glutinous rice cake that can speak? I'm a pigeon. Aisawa-san, what's with that cup of coffee? Yeah, I guess the cup. She wrote a note for us, telling us that the cup of coffee was us, not to drink it. I'm not really sure of what's in the coffee, but it seems anyone who drinks it will lose their memories. Lose their memories? When they lose their memories, Sakurako-san will send them somewhere else. Sakurako-san never told me where did they go or why she's doing this, but she's kept emphasizing, I'm doing this for their sakes. Thus, unless Kihara is not the first human to have stumbled upon all of this, right? And maybe to keep them safe from the cult, she erases their memories. But in this case, it is important for Kihara to know, because she might actually have an association to all of these events. Kihara-san, you are very nice and helped us a lot. That's why I told you the secret. If so, why don't you leave the cafe? Sakurako-san took me in, and I love this job. But now that you have done this with Sakurako-san, she's not an evil person. This is the only thing I know for sure. But now she has another reason to deduct this month's bonus. Aww, that's kinda sad. Sakurako-san may be clumsy, but she is a very shrewd businesswoman, and even somewhat sneaky. She often gave us cakes she had failed to make in order to save on cat food expenses. And forced us to play with the customers. My head kept getting stroked by humans until I had almost become bald. Yeah. The life of Rito, actually. By the way, Kihara-san, did You said just now that we could go back to the year 1998 during that show, right? Okay. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Now we know where you were. So the theater is already destroyed. 1998. The theater's probably already destroyed or about to be demolished. And so we're probably gonna have to go back in time again to get to the truth about the incident in the Aitori Theater. I think that's how it's pronounced. Yep. As far as I know, Train 135 was dismantled after the gas attack. The only carriage that hasn't been dismantled was brought by Sakurakosa and converted into a cafe. I guess that refurbished cafe is a carriage with the poison gas. According to the rules of Nensha, which you told me, we can only return to the cafe by activating Nensha in the corresponding carriage. That's to say, the other characters no longer exist in 1998. It will be dangerous if we activate Nensha at any place we like in this train. This is exactly what I'm worried about the most. But the poison gas is still in that carriage. We can't go back there. Maybe we could try discharging the gas. If my memory serves me right, the train should have a master control switch on the ventilation system near the door. That switch controls the ventilation settings in all the carriages. Yeah, and we're gonna have to change the temperature in the other ones. Then let's check around the door first. Okay. I saw I saw Rin-chan and Mochi-chan have joined the team. Okay. But there's autosave, but I'm just gonna do my own save as well. Okay. I'll be right back. I had to go grab more water. Yes, yes, very interesting content. Okay, so I apologize for leaving for a bit, but I did need to get more water because again, this game is very dialogue heavy, and I mean, I think it's kind of boring to give everyone just the same type of voice. So I am trying to like add variety to the voices just from my own voice, without like maybe using a changer, because I still need to configure that. I don't have anything what's it called, pinned or selected. Um, but yeah, it's a bit what's it called, stressful. Uh, especially for some voices, which I have to strain my vocal cords a bit to be able to make. But again, it's for the sake of variety. So let's continue with the story. It just keeps saying. No, that's it. That's the entire stream. 1 hour stream where it's just nya and just straight up nya, nothing but nya. The door handle appears to be worked by some great external force, and it is stained with dried blood. The vents. Dangerous gases inside. A device that indicates the ventilation conditions in the carriage. There are some numbers on it. It means locked. Seems someone has locked it, and the door can only be unlocked by staff card. I found a bunch of keys in the toilet earlier, and it has a magnetic card attached to it. This is a staff card, alright. You seem to know the setup in the train very well, Aizawa-san. Sus? Aizawa-san. Everybody's sus in this game? Between the cat lady and even the pigeon, that's kind of a link to us, right? Everybody's keeping secrets. I don't know why either, but this place seems familiar to me, and the information about this raid just popped into my head. Even the little cats are sus, yeah. But when I tried to recall it, I became confused. Maybe Sakurako-san knows the reason. Aizawa-san, don't worry too much about it before we return to her. So maybe Sakurako erased Aizawa's memories? Because again, the coffee that she gives some people is to erase memories. And Aizawa could have been one of those people as well. By the way, would ejecting the gas harm any residents living near the railway line? Now the train is in the middle of nowhere, and we won't be passing through any place where people live for some time. Activated the device. The train has the sound of moving parts. There's a number flashing on the screen. This means there's a blockage in the air vent. Yeah, so it wasn't just gonna be that simple. We do have to go to the other cars, change the conditions, and we might get the tools that we need to fix this. The vent is outside the carriage. We can't get out of the carriage since the train is currently moving, so we have to enter from here if we plan to clear the vent. This entrance looks a bit narrow. Kihara-sensei, I think I can go through this entrance. Let me clear the duct. Mochi-chan. The air duct might still have poisonous gas inside, and it's dark. Aren't you afraid of the dark? I know I'm just an ordinary timid cat. I can only imitate how people speak in movies, and have absurd fantasies. But I'm the only male cat here, Nya. I can't let you girls do such a dangerous... Ah! But you're a kid! You're a kid! The adults can't let the child, You're a kid! Okay, you might be the only boy, but you're a kid! Gotta protect the kids. Mochi-chan, I need to tell you something. I obtained my powers by accident, and there's no way for me to share with you. However, your courage and determination are stronger than anything. Undertow? Oh, right. Mochi-chan, come back to us immediately if you don't feel well. No problem, Nya. And we get to play as him again. Oh, so that last interaction when we found him, it was a tutorial. Okay, no, we save here. Yeah, we save here, and we have something to fall back to if anything happens, kid. Face your fears. Traveling in the dark, delightful. Listen, there's something here. Is that some place for me to hide? We're not gonna go that way just immediately. Ihara-sensei, why are you here? Mochi-chan, don't you want to have the spider witch eyes? I got it. Quickly, come here. Ghost stories. Ooh. We're gonna say step backwards. Because there is no escape if we step forwards. It's a trap. Okay, that's the thing. It's being lured into a trap. And so, I don't know if there's baiting in this game, but I'm gonna say that there's probably no baiting. So, you know, if anything bad happens to Mochi, this is on you. Wow, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Yeah, who would have guessed that would happen? I didn't see it coming. Oh, right. Alright, we are gonna go past this dialogue. Now we get the choice again. You're not Kihara-sensei. What are you talking about? Of course I am Kihara-sensei. Kihara-sensei said it before. My courage is my greatest strength. So I don't need the spider witch eyes, stupid imposter. Hey, no personal attack on others even if you aren't falling for it, wretched cats. However, do you think you really have the so-called courage? You're just showing off. Imposter, sus, yeah. Alright, and we... I thought we actually were gonna get chased. I'm a little surprised here. I will certainly finish my task. Okay, well... Okay, so there's an indentation in this part down here. And so... What did I do if the light goes out, like... Am I actually allowed to step forwards? tasks. Imposter. We're venting right now. We're actually venting. Sometimes, the safe areas are the most dangerous traps. Among Us. What is this? I haven't fulfilled my task, so I can't return. Yay! It wasn't totally like there was that on the right side another tunnel. Oh jeez. I reacted way too slow on that. I reacted way too slow on that. Yeah, we'll go from the autosave because okay, at least it'll I can. Okay, there's nothing on the other side. But you know, because okay, so I was left thinking. I started thinking to myself, right? Okay, no. I started thinking to myself. It's so that sometimes the what's it called? The most safe areas are not actually the safe areas, right? And so I was looking at the other one, trying to figure out what the hell it was. I'm like, it looks like worms, right? And so I didn't actually expect to get chased right immediately. Gotta go to the left side. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I did get warned by the poster. Because again, this said. But what the hell are the other things? Regardless, it's still suspicious. Oh! It's okay, it's not killing a lot of cats, it's killing the same cat over and over again. But regardless, yeah, should do better. What is this? So it is actually blocked by cobwebs? The vent has been cleared. I need to hurry back. Oh! Did it just... Oh... It took out the cobwebs, but remember the poisonous gas. And so... Kihara-sensei, mission accomplished! Alright, Mochi-chan, good job. So I wonder to what extent is it poisoned? He passed out because he inhaled the gas? Does it look like symptoms of poisoning? Probably because he was too tense and relaxed too suddenly, and he passed out. He'll be fine after a bit of rest. Okay. No. The cat offered to go because it's small enough, right? And so the cobwebs, the ventilation, right? It seems like he was poisoned, but Aizawa just said that like he just passed out because he was too stressed out. I'm so relieved to hear that. This fool almost scared me to death, yeah? I'll go in first to check if I can activate Nensha after the ventilation process starts, just in case. Please help to take care of Mochi-chan. Aizawa-san. Okay, I'll take them to the carriage we were at before. Alright, Aizawa, Rin, and Mochi left the team. Have you found Matsuyama-san's keys? I've searched all over the toilet but couldn't find it. Forget it. If we can't find it, others probably can't find it either. So, the plan remains unchanged? I've come up with a new plan. We will split up. First, you will release the gas, and the gas will spread to nearby towns through the air vents. I will act when the train arrives at Kuromori Town Station. Do you regret it? No, I'm a bit scared. Seiko, have you seen the Father of Truth? I've only joined for a month, and have never seen him before. I've seen him once, which is unforgettable. You can experience a special type of warmth when you talk to him. It's as if you're in the middle of a snowstorm and are about to freeze to death while climbing a snowy mountain, and then a ray of sunlight shines on you. We could see him once we finish this task and bathe in his eternal warmth. Death is just a short ceremony in comparison. That sounds like a trap. Sometimes some things may appear to be friendly or innocent, right? That's a trap. Think of like a Venus flytrap. So Venus flytraps, they have a sort of like sweet or like meat type of scent to them that attracts insects. And this fodder of truth, I say it's a trap. Probably not actually a swarm of a person as he seems to be. Oh my gosh. But why do all these innocent people? Innocent? Hello, are you serious? Do you really think it's society that has put your parents out of work and you fail your exams? No, it's these so-called innocent common people. They are greedy, opportunistic, cold, and vain, but they don't know themselves. No one is more wicked than them. Look, that man who is calling his boss and bowing. Unctuously? What the heck? His bowing is really disgusting. He's holding an elaborately wrapped big gift, thinking about how to please his boss. While his colleagues, friends, and family members are also leading their lives the same way in this dog-eat-dog world. Your parents got squeezed out by all these human scum. Does this guy deserve any sympathy? See, that's the weird thing about like some. Okay, so these type of traps, usually, and that's how cults work. Usually they go after people that are kind of like in desperate situations that they wish to have comfort, right? And that's why these traps work, because they seem to provide the warmth and the comfort, right? But in reality, they're not really doing so. They're taking advantage of the people. But since this person is already in a pretty low state, they're desperate to receive a crumb of affection or of praise. So it seems like a benevolent father of truth, right? But if, and this is at least my personal take on it, if you had to, what's it called, demonize other people or other beings in order for you to exist in peace, then it really wasn't as peaceful as you thought it was. Because, at least for my personal actions, or how I try to be, right? If it's not hurting anyone, there is no need to go and make a big deal out of it, okay? Because to a certain point, everyone wants to just live in peace, right? They just want to have shelter, food, and be allowed to like feed themselves, for example. And if that doesn't hurt anyone, where like it's not doing any physical harm, it's not doing like emotional harm, mental harm, then there is no need to go out of your way to, I don't know, hurt. Yeah, there's no need to go out of your way to go and hurt someone else, right? That doesn't mean that like you should take punches if someone's hurting you. If someone's hurting you, then like you should definitely stand up for yourself. But in this case, rather than like demonizing a person, there is better ways to try to solve situations. If he's complaining about this type of attitude, sometimes rather than like complain about other people taking this type of actions, right? you can take your own personal actions to minimize this type of attitude. Okay. Anyway, continue on with the story. Does this guy deserve any sympathy? Look at that one. She's a student like you, but she's wearing outlandish clothes and listening to music that is like wolves and fashions howling. And this type of person is the focus of attention among students? While you work hard all day from early morning till late at night, but got nothing in return. Your dreams, your future, all got shattered by this type of human scum. They are mocking you, stepping on you. And the benevolent patriarch, or Shinritenko, is willing to forgive us and allow us to enter the door to happiness. What an honor. Wait. Metaphorically. Everyone except us should go to hell and face the retribution they have sown for themselves. We don't have much time. Make your decision. My lifelong ideal is to head for the door to happiness, and I will not stop. See, that's a weird thing about substance concept of happiness, right? People think that to have happiness, you have to find happiness, but no, you create happiness. Because if you sometimes feel miserable, right? People can feel even more miserable, thinking that they can find happiness because they're looking for it, but they're not finding it. Because again, you don't find happiness; you create happiness. Instead of, dude, that's what that guy thinks. But no, you create happiness, right? And so sometimes, let's say, I know there's certain situations where it's hard to create that happiness, especially since maybe you're the type of person that tries to like actually build it, but you get stopped because you're like not in a position of power. But there is things, and just as I mentioned, how anything that silly can be a good reason to make progress or to like focus on something, right? Same goes for happiness. Any reason, no matter how silly it is, can also be a good enough reason to try to create happiness. And if you're in a situation that, let's say, you can't create your own happiness at home, there's nothing that stops you from being able to create happiness and something that you can control, whether it be maybe well, at least for me personally, you could like maybe taking up a hobby or just looking at things in a different way, right? I don't like incense. Incense are kind of like okay, in Minecraft, that's fine because that's the nice thing about video games. Video games allow you to, that's why people enjoy playing video games, because video games allow you to find and create that happiness, because you have more autonomy in games than stuff that you have in real life, because you do actually get paid for the effort that you put in, the hours, the learning. You do get rewarded for it, either with the story, with making progress, and that's why sometimes real life can be it's aspirating, because sometimes for even if you put in the effort, it doesn't feel like you get rewarded for it. And if you're in a situation like that, sometimes it's better to take a step back and maybe focus on something else that's actually more rewarding, because you also need to like take care of yourself. Okay, I lost my train of thought for a moment, but yeah, personally, I don't like insects, right? But there is still a way to find like joy in something that you don't enjoy. So I don't like insects, but think it was last year. We had a bunch of caterpillars eating some of our plants, right? And there were like a spiky type of caterpillars. They were like black, they had spikes, right? I think they were the caterpillars for, I believe it's called the peacock. Was it peacock moth or peacock butterfly? But honestly, they were both cute and disgusting. And I was losing my mind about how many there were, right? Because, again, don't like insects. But it was still enjoyable seeing them and just watching them like just vibe. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get to see any of them turn into like their adult form because they got vibe checked by wasps, which also is both horrifying and interesting at the same time. Yeah, no, they didn't. Because so we raise plants, and it's not only like decorative plants. We also sometimes raise not really vegetable plants, like fruit plants, for example, right? And so because we have this type of plants, it also attracts insects in general. But when you so life attracts life, and you have an increase in insects, and we also had wasps because wasps are actually really good for gardens. They eat the insects, the one, and so wasps were they made a home, literally like in front of our door, and we honestly didn't really mind it that much. But if they got out of control, then we would like knock it down. But yeah, so when the caterpillars decided to be in our garden, it was fascinating. But none of them reached adulthood because the wasps killed them. And while it's interesting to learn how fast wasps kill things, because there were so many of them, and essentially in 2 days they were completely gone. And that was just straight up because of the wasps. So, horrifying. I don't like insects, but definitely interesting. And even in something that like you might not like that much, you can find some level of appreciation. Anyway, continuing on with the game. Student, are you okay? Why are you shivering? Is it cold? Sorry. What did you say? Sorry. Terrorists? What? But I think she's still alive? Okay. Oh. There's a postcard next to the body. Castle, we haven't kept in touch for more than 20 years. When are we going to call the guys from our football team to get together? But everyone is old by now, and we can't play football. By the way, winter's coming soon. The fish hiding beneath the ice are really tasty. Oops, I ran out of space to write on this postcard. Let's have a nice chat when you come here. No. This is really sad, and it really does go to show how mindsets are actually important to. Okay, so there is actions, but the actions are led by mindsets, right? And just how important mindsets are is to being able to maybe take appropriate actions. And this guy just was just trying to see his friends. What's on the floor? What's in an ice pick? The two bodies are holding each other tightly. There's a Kuromori Chill travel guide on the floor. Oh, no. The body is holding a leaflet in one hand. We ignite your youth and dreams. You are welcome to join us at Chikuho High School Sauerkraut Research Club. Please believe in us. Our goals are just in front of us. No matter how far, we will always be with you. We'll leave the body of the other girl for last. The body is holding a deformed gift box tightly. The gift box has an attached note soaked in blood. Fumika, I'm sorry. Daddy has been busy with work lately and can't watch your match. This is a baseball cap you wanted so much. Daddy will promise you this. I will attend your finals. Oh, not anymore! Gosh. The body is clutching a metallic canister in one hand, and there are numerous scab marks around the wrists. Yeah? Too soon. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. This girl might be one of those who started the attack. She looks around my age. Wounds around the wrists. Did she try to commit suicide? Go. Go to hell, you bastards. Die. Oh yeah, I was supposed to run it. I was supposed to run it that bit. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's a cutscene and what's actually going on, but oh jeez. Yeah, he did. Am I just... Ooh, what do I... Can I, what am I supposed to do there? There is, the fire extinguisher, right? So... Maybe this? Ah! Yeah, that is a gold. But, there was something weird about this. Okay. Let me go. Why? Why did you lie to me? The door of happiness is not true at all. I feel so terrible. Hurry up and let me go, stupid girl. Kihara-chan. Run! Now! I was gonna try to, that's why I went to the fire extinguisher. I can't pick it up. That was close. We almost got caught. Matsuyama's keys drop in there. We probably won't need them anymore. Kihara-chan, what's wrong? It seems that girl was stripped to join Shirin Tengoku. For Shirin Tengoku, weak souls are the best prey, and the most deadly weapons. Something unfortunate might have happened to that girl in her actual life, so she became very fragile at heart, and Shirin Tengoku seized the opportunity. No, that's a bad idea. Apparently our fates are linked. I wonder if one of us dies, does the other one die as well? The Shirin Tengoku member is still inside. We can't go in there. We better find Aizawa-san to discuss our next step. It's still weird. Yeah, but let's find Aizawa. Because, okay, so the other member might not be able to get to these other cards because they're mixed. So it's between spirit card and the actual card of the last event, right? So we need to be at that card to be able to go back in to the present. But that guy's still in there. Although I don't think he can get us in these last cards. Kihara-san, can we go back now? We have some issues. I see. Sorry, Mochi-chan, Naisawa-san. You have both helped a lot, but unfortunately... Kihara-san, what's most important is that you are okay. I looked around and came up with a backup plan. Based on what I can see outside the window, we have left Kuromori Town and we're at Shikoku Prefecture Park dozens of kilometers away. Now that we can't return by Nansha, we can go back to Kuromori Town by using the normal way. The normal way? Go to the cab, find the captain and ask him to drive the Ghost Train back to Kuromori Town train station. The captain of Ghost Train is most likely a regular at the cafe, and he might agree. Those simple-minded guys don't know coffee at all. They visit the cafe to pursue Sakurako, yeah. Sounds like one of the viewers. I wonder who. As a reminder, Sakurako is the owner of the cat cafe. As long as you tell them, Sakurako-san will appreciate that greatly. I'm certain they will be glad to help you. But that create trouble for Sakurako-san. Look at our predicament. We're here because it's that fool's fault. We should punish her a bit. I'm going to find a way to the cab. Wait, that is... I don't think that's what it means. It means that, like, some of the customers for the restaurant are going there not because of the coffee. That's all it means. That I don't think it means that Sakurako actually, like, gives him a shot. But you know, you can always stream. I wonder if some of the other people here have something to say about what happened. No. The door handle is frozen solid. The ice pick should be able to break off the ice. The ice around the door handle is broken off. The ice pick is broken. Why was that dude carrying an ice pick? Was it because they were gonna go fishing? Was he like... The floor is slippery. Confirm the pass first before moving across. I see. Okay. Safety tip poster. We go... One half of the poster, Tower of the Sun, is turned off. I remember there's a similar poster in another carriage earlier. Okay. A device that displays the weather, temperature, and ventilation conditions. Temperature, abnormal cold. The door is sealed shut by solid ice. Besides the door, I can barely make out the words driver cabin. I broke the ice pick just now. Let's find another way to break the ice. We're probably gonna need the toolbox from one of the passengers. He's in the very hot area. This guy. Oh hey. Wait, why's the white cat here? I can sense magic from the poster. Cat spirits like me are quite sensitive to things with magic, yeah? Eh? I heard about cat spirits. This is the first time I have seen one. May I pet you, cute kitty kitty? Why are you scowling? Seems Rinchan doesn't like to be touched. And it's gross to be touched by a chicken who looks like a white potato, yeah. What type of pigeon is it that everybody just cannot identify it as a pigeon? Everything else but a pigeon. Let's check this poster first. One half of the poster, Tower of the Sun, is turned off. The bright and warm colors seem as if could make anyone feel the heat from the sun. Tear down the poster? Sure. Obtain the poster of Tower of the Sun. The sky has turned dark, Nia. Is it because I turned down this poster? Ghost Train is an aggregation of all that consciousness. This poster might have come into being from some kind of powerful consciousness. Maybe we can use this power to melt the snow in that carriage. Eh? It's nighttime already after my nap, Nia. Time to work, Nia. Word is leaking in which carriage? Okay. Wait, is it... What's this carriage? Oh. It's angry. What's this? No idea at all, Nia. What's the problem? Seems the pipe is leaking, but I'm no good at fixing this, Nia. The maintenance man who is normally in charge of this is on leave, and I'm just a temporary worker, Nia. Actually, I had someone cooking, Nia. I can try fixing it, if you don't mind. Ojo-chan, do you really know how to fix this? Kihara-chan is a very helpful and versatile girl, skilled with all sorts of home improvements. My father is often not at home, so I'm quite adept at fixing things around the house. Okay, then please help me with it, Nia. Oh, okay. Let's see. But down here, though. The water pipe is fixed. Problem solved. Amazing, yeah. By the way, what's your name? God damn it, another one! And another one! Another cat that hits on Kihara. I'm Kihara Kashi. I hope it's just like friendliness, because at this point I'm very sus of the cats. I'm Dodo, Kihara-san. If you encounter any problems on the train, come to me anytime, Nia. Dodo, I have a question right now. You need to ask the train captain to drive back? Kihara-san, I love your outlandish ideas, Nia. Actually, it's not impossible. This train can go anywhere it wants, Nia. I have a set of lockpicks. Ooh, lockpicks? It can be used to open the door to the cab. Lockpicks. That door hasn't been maintained for a long time. The captain is often trapped inside, Nia. Take it. Consider it as a thank you present for helping me, Nia. Obtain the lockpicks. Well then, I'm going back to sleep, Nia. It's so easy to feel sleepy in this weather, Nia. See, you know what? Well, save. We save here, and let's go talk to this guy. I heard Kihara-san fits the pipes. Awesome, Nia. It's nothing. Yeah, it was overcast, and I didn't see you clearly earlier. And only now do I realize you look like a girl I met before. Around 15 years ago, I saw a girl who looked like you at Kuromori Town Station, but she was older than you, maybe around 20. She was sitting on a chair in the train station with her long black hair. That was really so gorgeous I couldn't help drawing that scene. Is it the girl that committed the terrorist attack? Kichiro-san. Kichiri. You know, let's just go with Kichiro, because like, fuck. Do you still have that drawing? It's been so long. I'm not too sure where I kept it. Is it though? Is it? Kihara-san, you seem quite interested in that drawing. Since you care about it so much, I'll look for it when I get back. Kichijiro-san, thank you very much. Sorry for declining your offer to be your brand ambassador earlier. Don't worry, Kihara-san, it's an honor to be at your service, Nya. I feel more guilty. Of course, I will be very grateful if you could be my brand ambassador. Who knows? I might even find that drawing sooner, Nya. How about it, Kihara-san? Would you like to be my brand ambassador? I get it now. This is part of your tricks. But it's a good one. I'll try. I'm really grateful, Nya. What should I do? My posters are all hand-drawn, so I only need one portrait of you, Nya. Kihara-san, please take a seat over there. It will only take a while. The cat? Is it? I feel like the one that's being taken advantage of at this point is Kihara. Kihara's the one that's, she doesn't want to be the brand ambassador, but she needs this picture. It's for the truth. To be honest, I'm surprised you're so good at drawing. I'm flattered. In fact, I wanted to become an artist and travel around the world since I was small. When my father asked me to take over the fruit shop, after ruining the business, decades have passed, yeah? I mean, after running the business, not ruining. Oh, sheesh. Now I got my family, and those days when I could draw freely are out of reach for me. But I'm pleased to see my children growing up happily, yeah? I'm almost done. I'm gonna add a few slogans, yeah? Oh, and I can't forget your name, yeah? By the way, what do you plan to do in the future, Kihara-san? My father wanted me to be a doctor. Then what do you think about that, Kihara-san? No, probably not. Not as an archer. You know, if I was, sheesh, what's the name of that game? It's an art game. I think it's called... I need to look at the title. But I know that creative's one of the words for the title. So that would potentially be like an art stream, even though it's a game. I don't know. If I were younger, I would say, idiot, you don't even have a goal in life. Then what is the meaning of life, yeah? No, it's not past part. It's not that one. It's another one. You actually do have more freedom in being able to create work. I think it takes place in a space station. No, it's not Mario Paint either. But no, I would say that, yeah. In my opinion, whether you like what you are currently doing or not, you should do your best in everything that you do, yeah. Done. Kihara-san, hope you like it. Oh, hey! That's actually really good. Like, considering it's all hand-drawn, it even has layering. Hey, you, what is this? Like, what? The poster looks really good, but like the words on the poster are kind of sus. Endorsed exclusively by Kihara Kashin, our beloved shining star at the turn of the century. Why? Why? It is kind of weird though. Oh, but it does have an address. Kichijiro's fruit shop. The address is 315 Kuromoricho Station. So, we do have an address from this poster. Wow, it's beautiful. This is a shaved ice poster? Hey, Kihara-san, you gave me some inspiration, yeah. You have a special presence on you. It's not as sweet as cherry blossoms, or as passionate as roses, but it's as cool as a sea breeze slightly mixed with salt. It can give tourists a refreshing feeling after they have endured the hot summer weather. Speaking of summer, it certainly reminds me of shaved ice, Nya. Shaved ice plus watermelon plus Kihara-san's endorsements. What a perfect combination, yeah. I know you're praising me, but it's rather embarrassing. Haha, you can't keep this original copy, Kihara-san. I'm going back to prepare on the advertisement materials. You can come to Kichijiro's fruit shop at Kuramoricho Station if you would like to know about the drawing and reward. There's a reward for this? We're actually getting paid for this? I look forward to your visit, Kihara-san. Yes. Obtain the shaved ice poster. You can examine the poster and the menu items. Kihara-chan, why do you care about that drawing so much? I don't know if it's a coincidence. Now we're in 1995, 15 years ago. It was the year 1980 when I wasn't born yet. My family moved to Kuromori town a few years before I was born, and the time coincides with that time when Kichijiro-san met that girl. And my mother was in her 20s, which matches the age Kichijiro-san described. So you want to confirm whether it's your mother in that drawing? Yeah. My father mentioned once about the car accident when I was 8. The car burst into flames by itself. My mother and the luggage in the back seat of the car turned to ash in the fire. The most precious memories of my family, including photos of my mother, were gone. Ooh. So we're not gonna be able to rescue her mother, but we might be able to get a photo of her. So we'll see how this turns out. Let's talk about it later when we reach Kuromoricho Station. Now that I got the lockpicks, we could go to the cab. So there is some benefit to like talking to other passengers. Okay, so he already fits that. We talked to the cat from the first, and how about this one? Okay, I don't think we need to talk to them again, because, I saw what was the one that sent us into figuring out. To talk to the train driver. The door is sealed shut by solid ice. Besides the door, I could barely make out the words, driver cabin. The tablet displays the weather, temperature, and ventilation conditions. Temperature abnormally cold. Oh, that's right, I have a poster. The poster I tore off is probably the upper half of this one. Nice. The snowman has melted. What a big cat! Oh, just that. Thank you for saving me from the chains. 100 years ago, a passing traveler created me. I was just a common snowman. I was afraid I would melt and disappear, so I hoped the winter could last as long as possible. The fear of death and the obsession for life finally became snow which lasted for 100 years. Even if I'm not afraid to melt anymore, the obsession of 100 years was too strong and couldn't disappear, so it ended up like this. If you hadn't helped, Oji-san, I would never have freed myself from these chains. Can you tell me your name? My name is Kihara Kasho. I will remember this name. I'm leaving that. I'm really eager to see the world after 100 years. Goodbye, until we meet again, Kihara-san. Goodbye. The Imprisoned Snowcat! Oh, I wonder how many more achievements are there to do. Anyways, we press forwards. I forgot to call Aisawa-san and the others. Alright, fair enough. Aisawa-san, I got the tool to open the door to the cow. Well done, let's go. Aisawa, Rin, and Mochi have joined the team. I never used this kind of lockpick. Kihara-san, let me give it a try. Oh. What am I supposed to do here? I see. So it's just a guessing game. And then I'm just gonna say maybe twice. The door is locked. The lockpicks are broken. Father once told me a story. There's a kind of traveling cat which will spend its entire life on a train. They feed on the wind and rain, and sleep by listening to the sound of moving trains. They will become beautiful gemstones when they die, and drop onto the railway tracks. It is said that you can experience the scenery which they have seen with these gemstones. Does that mean that we're gonna pick up one of these gemstones? Or like, are cats related to my mother in this game? Because there is a lot of, okay, there's a lot of cats, right? But I think, honestly, it might just relate to my mother in some way. Now, in which way, I have no idea. Makoto-chan, say goodnight to Papa. Mama, is Papa asleep? Yes, Papa is asleep. When will Papa wake up? I'd like him to tell me the story about the traveling cats. Papa said the traveling cats have seen all kinds of people and scenery. And he also said these stories will take more than an entire lifetime to tell. Makoto, Papa is on a trip with a traveling cat. It's going to take a very long time before he can come back. When he comes back, he will definitely tell a lot of stories to Makoto-chan. Really? I want to travel with the traveling cats too. Makoto-chan. Father didn't come back home. As for me, I decided to step on the train to look for the stories my father didn't manage to tell me. All? Lore? Backstory? Aisawa? But that was a different name. Unless, and who is this? There's a resume on the table. Kagi no Makoto, 24 years old, Kanto University, Master of Engineering and Transportation Engineering. Position applied, train captain. Obtained a resume. A news report. Recently, top train captain Hagino Kenshi died in a car accident. According to an investigation, a child suddenly ran across the road. Hagino Kenshi tried to avoid the child, crashed into a telephone pole at one side of the road, and sustained severe injuries, where he died subsequently. The Hagino family worked on the railway for generations. It can be traced back to the Meiji period. It can be said that Hagino family has witnessed how Japanese railways have flourished. While Hagino's Kenshi-san's abrupt demise in the accident has left his wife and 6-year-old daughter behind, and the Hagino family's illustrious history may come to an end. Ooh, okay, so, oh, this is gonna be weird. Train captain. Might be Aisawa, but Aisawa is not her true name, because it might be Hagino. Um, so this is all. It's gonna be interesting. Interview room. Please bring my laundry resume. Nice to meet all of you. My name is. I know you. You're Hagino-san, right? We've seen your application. You're not only an honor student at your university, but you are also a beauty. Captain, please hire some pretty girls to be our attendants so that our train will be more attractive. Why? Sorry, I am applying to be a train captain. Being a train captain is boring. Hagino-san, a beauty like you is ideal for the position of a train attendant. Women always spend a lot of time on their appearance. It would be terrible if it led to train delays. Be quiet, both of you. Hagino-san, you might not know me. I'm your father's former colleague. I'm Hase Ichiro. Wait, I think that name has been mentioned before. No wonder this family name Hagino sounds so familiar to me. I didn't know you are Hagino-san's daughter. Please excuse me for being rude just now. I heard Hagino Kenji-san hit a telephone pole to avoid hitting a pedestrian while driving. What a pity. You left behind such a cute daughter. He used to be the best train captain, and he will die at the foot of a telephone pole. How ironic. Shut up, you two. Kenji Comes is a good role model. Don't be rude. Excuse me, Hagino-san. Can you tell us why you want to be a train captain? My family has worked in the railways for generations. My grandfather and my father were distinguished train captains. Kageno-san, maybe I didn't make it clear enough. I'm interested to know why you want to be a captain. This question has nothing to do with your family's wishes. My father once told me a story when I was a child, and I liked it very much. It's because of wait, wrong voice. It's because of that story that I want to be a train captain and steer trains to look for all the beautiful scenery around the world. Your father probably told you about the story of the traveling cats. Am I right? That story is a very interesting fairy tale. But to be honest, the job of a train captain is not a fairy tale. Kageno-san, your performance during your internship was excellent. But the position of train captain requires experience. It's like a new train going through a run-in period. A captain will also need years of experience. Although Kenji-kun is my good friend, I can't take the risk to let a rookie become my train captain. I see. Thank you for telling me. I haven't finished yet. Kenji-kun also started as a train attendant and advanced step by step until he became a captain. If you are interested, you can work at train 135 as an attendant. So that's not good. I believe with your qualifications and abilities, it's only a matter of time before you become a captain. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard, Hageno-san. By the way, I can introduce some nice eating places around here to you. If you think we'll take special care of you just because you're a girl, think again. By the way, call the new next interviewee here. Yes, I will work hard. Please guide me well from now on. Okay. Train 135, that doesn't bode well. Ooh, maybe, well, that does explain how she became a spirit. There's a staff card on the table. Kageno Makoto, 24 years old, train 135 attendant. A mirror. What needs to be sorted out? Uh, uh, Disney type of policy. You get a smile for the clients. No. I mean, I think we're okay. So at least what I wanted to do, right? We finished a bit of this trade, right? So we get out of the trade, and I think that could potentially be a good place to call it. But let's see how much more we can get. We actually have been getting a pretty good amount of story between a bit more about Kihara's past, about the cultists, and even about Aizawa, which is a relatively new character. Ma'am, please keep away from the control panel. Sorry. Sir, I need to ask for a favor. Return to Koromoricho. It's hard. Um, where's Sakurako-san's friends? If you help us, Sakurako-san, we'll appreciate that. Sakurako-san? Oh, on second thought, it's not really hard. We don't have that many passengers on this train anyway. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I thought he would jump in excitement upon hearing Sakurako's name. Don't tell me he's not recording that stupid Sakurako. Sure. Yeah, I know, questionable person, but I guess she seems nice. I'm about to change direction. Hold on tight. Actually though, the neighbors are nice in this one as well. We're expected to arrive at Goromoricho Station in 10 minutes. Please don't run about until we reach Goromoricho Station. Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna take a look around before we arrive. A journey of spiritual cleansing, Sugihara Hirosumi. This age is in a period of decay. Men are bowing and forcing a smile for that stench of money. Women are wearing outlandish clothes and putting on airs in front of their resplendent mirrors. This age is in a period of decline. Enterprises are using their employees by treating flesh and blood as screws, bones as gears, and throwing enthusiasm into the boilers. To burn, create, and power vehicles which belch black smoke and crush all ideals and beliefs. Utopia. It is the pure land of this era, the heaven which is full of happiness, and the fertile land for freedom and humanity. Get rid of your desires and seek inner peace. The door to happiness in Utopia is right here. Oh, yeah, that sounds cultish. Yeah, that sounds cultish. Sugihara Hirosumi. That name rings a bell. There's a note in the book. By the will Shirin Tenkoku. This mission is to purify the world of all foolish and backward souls. The specific place and time will be decided by Matsuyama-san. Burn this message after reading it. When the mission is complete, the doors of happiness will open for you. Burn this message after reading it. Okay. You know, that means that they haven't gotten the message. And in that case, right, we potentially stop a meeting by having the note in our hands instead of like the person that it's intended for. The bookshelf has some books on rock climbing, and there's a box with a combination lock at the lowest shelf. Let's look for clues on the combination number first. Save. Let's go first save. Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've saved. No, not yet. Combination lock. Items. Is there numbers on this? Nope. Combination lock. Items. The rules, the poster. Yeah, I don't think I have the combination lock. And I can't move any more forwards. You know what? We're pouring the letter. The words on the note disappear and reveal mysterious patterns. Obtain the second mysterious note in the book. 1, 3, 5? Maybe page 135? You can read the note on the menu items. Yes? Okay. No, there's nothing. No. Okay. Okay, so it was 135. The box with combination lock is open. There's a letter in the box. Yamada-san, I have received your letter. Sorry to hear that you just got divorced. Hope you are not the first to write. The greedy capitalists have sinned by failing to recognize your talents. Those sycophantic colleagues and your gold-digging wife who laugh at you will get their retribution. The last time we met, you know, burned the letter. There was something worse to it, right? Although this is kind of interesting. All of this. But let's continue with the story. The last time we met, you told me about your experience when you climbed Mount Fuji. I could tell you are a brave, strong-minded, forward-looking, and also a reliable person. Now I have a great plan, and you are the perfect person to help me carry it out. They say Kuromoricho is uncivilized to this day. The people who live there are like barbarians. They worship the primitive and cruel or unorthodox deity to satisfy their needs and desires. I hope you can go to Kuromoricho and use the light of truth to cleanse that place of filth. Why? Why? They're just fighting. Like, literally, this town was just fighting, and you... that actually kind of annoys me. Like, when people are just, like, minding their own business, they're not really going out of their way to hurt anyone. Like, literally, they're just existing. And then someone comes and says, like, oh, you barbarians. Not worthy to live. Why? When the task is complete, I will personally open the door to happiness and welcome you with open arms. Sugihara Hirosumi. I remember. Sugihara Hirosumi is the founder of Shiren Tengoku. But why is this letter here? It's a cat's body. Train conductor Elsa sauce. Wait, whose body is that though? It's not one of the white cats. It's not the white cat, is it? The journey is over. Ooh, I guess. What the hell's going on? Emergency notice. I suspect a gas leak of an unidentified nature is in carriage 1. We have activated emergency measures to stop the gas trip spreading. All passengers please do not panic and proceed towards the green emergency lights to leave the train. Oh my god. Is this what's going on? Please let I want out. But whose body? A cat body? Honestly, like, I hope the kids are safe. The first time I saw Hagino-san, she was dressed in a gray suit in a perfect neat manner. She was sitting up on the chair, clutching one corner of her clothes. She looked up and nervous. She said, I want to be a train captain. The people around me burst into laughter. How could a girl become a train captain? Her eyes didn't waver in front of all that doubt and ridicule. I have seen the same expression in her father's eyes. She stepped into train 135 with that determined look and became an attendant. It wasn't what she wanted, but she did much better than anyone else. The train will arrive at Goromoricho station shortly. The passengers at the platform haven't been evacuated. We have to lock the air vents in carriage 1 so that the gas doesn't spread. But we haven't checked whether there are survivors in the carriage. Carriage 1 is a moving gas sack now. If we don't shut the vents, the residents along the railway and the passengers at the station will be in danger. Kaginoka, this matter will have nothing to do with you. I will take all responsibility. The train is coming to Koromoricho station. I'm going to issue the warning. Aginoka, stay here and evacuate the passengers to a safe area when the train arrives. She was shaking, but her eyes didn't waver. She remained at her post until the last passenger had left. Ma'am, please get out of here quickly. Oh! Oh! No! No! Why? Why does what? Oh! I know that like maybe she's a spirit. Oh. Oh. We'll just go forwards. No, it's not like skill issue. Remember, if someone dies, we cannot avoid their death, right? So we're gonna see her die. But like, did she die to this guy? Go to hell. Everyone should go to hell. Oh my gosh. Did she actually live? Did she die? Open the door. Release the door handle. Why? Why do girls like you always get in my way? Oh! No! Oh! Oh! That actually kinda hurts! Oh! She died oh my god. She died... Oh... brutally beaten. But she did it to like save the other passengers because she held onto the door so that he wouldn't get out after them. When we found Hagino-san, she was holding the deformed door handle tightly in her arms. In the face of danger, Hagino Makoto-san was as brave as her father Hagino Kenji-san. Their names will shine brightly forever and guide the train into moving forward like the Big Dipper. May her noble soul rest in peace. Aww. Is this why Sakurako made her forget? This is really sad. Now I know why this train felt so familiar to me when I stepped into it. I remember everything. Sakurako-san gave me that cup of coffee. Perhaps Sakurako-san didn't want you to remember those painful memories. I don't blame her. On the contrary, I appreciate it. The days I have spent in the cafe are the happiest moments in my short life. Kihara-san, thank you. This adventure helped me to find out where I belong. I was born in a family who worked on the railways for generations. I spent my whole life chasing trains and will finally die in a train. I'm destined to lead a wandering life since the train is where I should belong. Aizawa-san, you mean... I'll continue with my travels, listen to the stories I never heard when I was alive, and enjoy the beautiful scenery along the way. This is my lifelong dream, and I want to realize it. You know, okay, she has a cat ears, but like that's not the most important thing right now. She learns the truth about herself, she's gonna go chase her dreams. And you're focused on the cat ears? Because she's still in the cafe outfit, right? There's not gonna be like what's it called? An outfit change all of a sudden. We're still like getting out of the train and getting the truth about her, right? So the outfit change will actually be kind of weird at this moment. But, Kihara-san, I know. If I go back to the cafe to say goodbye to Sakura-san, the things over there will only make me give up on the idea of traveling around. Having coffee with Sakurako-san and watching movies with Ren-chan and Mochi-chan are wonderful memories to me. But the cafe is just a rest stop, not a destination. Kihara-san, I believe the trains bring separation and reunion. We will meet again if fate allows it. Aizawa-san gave me a transparent gemstone, step into the ghost tree, and disappear in the rain. Well, I mean, that's... Oh, I powered the feather. Oh... The feather shining brightly. Sakurako-san. Sorry, Aizawa-san. I know. Aizawa-san left behind the stone before she left. It's a Tabineko stone. Cat's eye. Tabineko? Aizawa-san, tell me about the tale of the traveling cat. According to the story, there's a type of traveling cat which spends its life on a train. When they die, they will become beautiful gemstones and drop on the train tracks. You can see what they have experienced in their lifetime through these stones. Thus, Aizawa-san was determined to be a train captain. She was so obsessed with it that her soul didn't disappear after she died. When I found her in the carriage, she had huddled up just like a shivering kitty in the rain. I gave her a new name and identity to allow her to move forward and forget her past. I was too selfish. I thought by doing it this way, she would stay with me and live happily with a different identity. But magic to make someone lose her memories will lose its effectiveness, and she never gave up on her lifelong dream. She was like a kitten who loved to travel freely. But this time, she probably won't come back. You never know, I mean, she can make pit stops. I believe Aizawa-san's soul didn't disappear. Yeah, I think she's actually the new train conductor now for the spirit train. Aizawa-san's lifelong ambition is on the train, the unknown journey in which the train embarks on. The moment she steps on the train, it's not the end of her existence as a wandering soul, but the beginning of a new journey. I believe Aizawa-san is enjoying the scenery and her journey somewhere in this world. She said before that we will meet again someday, if fate allows it. She will definitely be back. I see. In that case, I will wait for her to come back. Hey, see? Okay, maybe she is like a lost kitten who has finally found the train, heading towards that fairy tale kingdom, the traveling cat. End. See, and so, Tales of the Black Forest. We essentially help out and we collect stories as we help out around town, right? So, now that we're off the train, we're out of the danger, this is a pretty good place to stop. And, guess, yeah, this is a good place to stop. We have completed one story. But we have completed one story, and I'm pretty sure that there's more stories that just happen to be on the way to get recognized as we try to uncover the truth about the cults. So, but even though here, let me make myself bigger. Even though you know, there might be actually more to there might actually be a story to Sakura, fuck, I can pronounce the name. But there might be more of a story attached to her, since she does erase people's memories. And it does seem that she has her reasons, like she seems like a nice person. And in the case of Aisawa, she wanted to, oh my gosh, she wanted to like ease the pain of like her memories. Because the way Aisawa, well, her actual name being Makoto, the way Makoto died, it was actually very sad. Like she, uh, like uh, like she did something. How do I explain? Like very nice. Like she did sacrifice herself, but like uh, even if it was like the greater good, sometimes like some of the sacrifices made are just they definitely are painful. But yeah, that definitely uh there definitely is something to Sakurako. And I don't think we might see what that is maybe towards the end of the game. Because I think she's gonna keep be a repeating character. I actually have no idea. Uh but in essence we have completed the story for, I believe her name is Sawasaki, the Fox Lady. We got her out of a first engagement. We also have completed a story for Eiko, which is a deer god, because those two stories tied together. And now we have completed the story for Makoto. Uh, so I don't think we're gonna see what's up with Sakurako's story towards maybe the end. And so I think she's gonna be a repeating character. But I think at least where we left off is a pretty good place to leave off because we finished a story and we haven't started another one just yet. So there is a place for us to pick up off. Well, and with that, well, this is the end of the stream. Thank you for joining me and have a good night.